This report includes reporting from Michael Isikoff Daniel Klaidman's book, Find Me the Votes: The Hardcore Georgia Prosecutor. A Rogue President, The Steele Plot. The American Election. By Michael Isikoff Daniel Klaidman. To be published January 30, 2024 by 12. An imprint of the Grand Central Publishing Group. Klaidman is an investigative producer for CBS News. When District Attorney Fani Willis of Fulton County, Georgia, spoke at a historically black church in Atlanta last Sunday, she offered a full-throated defense of Nathan Wade, the special counsel she appointed to prosecute the 2020 election interference case against former President Donald Trump, and who he is accused of having an affair with. He praised Wade as a superstar with impeccable credentials who was uniquely qualified to handle the complex investigation, noting that Wade was at best his third choice for the high-stakes job. Unable to find anyone DOS office with necessary qualifications and credentials for case, Willis turned to at least two other powerful lawyers in Atlanta before deciding on Wade. As described a new book, Find Me Votes, about the investigation into alleged conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election. Willis initially approached Roy Barnes, Georgia's former governor and one of the state's leading attorneys, to serve as senior counsel on the case, but she turned him down. He later prosecuted Gabe Banks, a former federal prosecutor and highly respected Atlanta criminal defense attorney. Banks were not interested either. Neither Barnes nor Banks wanted to become involved in such an all-consuming case at the expense of their lucrative law practices, as outlined in the book. But the two were even more worried about the inevitable threats that a politically inflammatory case would bring. Barnes declined to discuss his conversations with Willis but nodded to those concerns in an interview. Hypothetically speaking, would you want a bodyguard follow you around for the rest of your life? Who is Nathan Wade? Ultimately, Willis turned to Wade, friend-mentor over years, and told his colleagues that he had the stamina to handle vitriolic legal tactics Trump's attorneys, paralegals, would likely employ in legal battle. A source close to case said Wade was not assigned as the lead courtroom attorney in case. It was always expected that he would play a more behind-the-scenes role, such as organizing the expanding investigation, running the grand jury process and making immunity deals. He is always present in the courtroom in his stylish attire consisting of colorful pocket squares and the occasional ascot, but he usually appeals to lawmakers in courtroom arguments. Earlier this month, Willis was accused in a court of law of allegedly having an affair with Wade and joining him on luxury holidays allegedly paid for with taxpayer funds. The affair allegation cast a harsh light on Willis' decision to hire Wade in the first place, raising questions about whether that decision